Sunday evening, and today we have a youth ambassador of PURE, Abhiram, joining us on this particular show. Abhiram is just 16 years old, but he, along with his parents, his sister, are doing miracles where it is giving a thought-provoking idea for all the people out there, all the kids out there who are like getting into their teens, that they can also contribute something apart from just studying, just playing around. So thanks a lot, Abhiram, and congratulations that you've been honored by the Point of Light, Daily Point of Light. You've been honored by them for your contribution. So how is the feeling? And before that, people who are watching this would love to know more about Abhi. What does Abhi like? What does he do? What is his interests, hobbies? And then we'll get on to Pure. So over to you. If you can give a quick introduction about yourself to
Yeah.
the audience.
I'm 16 and I'm going into my uh, junior year of high school. My interests in school are math and science. I just love them, love those subjects since I was a little kid, and I'm not really too strong in language arts and English class, so I usually focus more on those. And this year I'll be starting my IB program, which is gonna be tough, but I think I can handle it. Usually in my free time, I'm playing piano or playing video games with my friends. I really like being with my friends. They kind of support me through anything I do. And I guess usually my favorite food is cheesecake, which I really, really like. My parents can definitely attest to that. And that's usually all I'm doing most of the time, pure and my extracurricular activities.
So you've been traveling for a while, right? So what was the best location? What was the best restaurant, or the dish what you had during your last trip?
During this last trip to New York, which I've recently been on, there's this one Asian restaurant. It was called Dim Sum Palace. It was delicious. I've never had Asian food like that. I would love to go again one day, but probably not anytime soon since uh, gotta focus on school now that it's starting in August. But yeah, that was probably one of the best restaurants I've had food at. And in India, there was this one restaurant called Chutneys.
Hmm.
That is delicious. The naan there, I'm a naan and paneer fan. It was so good. I can't even describe it.
Okay,
So those are my two favorite restaurants, I guess.
super. So, Abhi, if we have to ask you about your journey with Pure, when did it start, and what inspired you?
So it started a few years ago. I was just helping around when I was in India. I just went to a school with my mom and grandmother, and we talked to the kids there. And then after that, I kind of went inactive in Pure for a year or two. But then I started again in my ninth grade of high school.
Hmm.
I became really active, and that summer, well, the summer before that, we went to India and we visited a lot more schools than I ever did, ever. Uh, we visited a shelter, and there that was my first interaction with the kids in Tanaku. Uh, their excitement, their happiness really brought me out of my antisocial shell because I was really scared to speak to kids who didn't really understand me since they only understood Telugu and I can't really speak Telugu. So it was a little tough, but my sister also was there to support me, and it was a really great experience overall.
What happened to you? What was the experience you had there, apart from the activities which you did there? What was your personal experience?
My personal experience, I got to visit a lot of my family, which I don't really get to see that much, which was really, really cool. Also, I got to eat really good food since Indian food in America just isn't the same. It's not fresh, I guess. In India, it's so good. I can't. That's one of the reasons why I love going to India. And also, I got to make a few new friends at the apartment which my grandparents stay at. And yeah, that's my personal experience there.
So, Abhi, in Pure, what is your agenda? What is the role which you play as a youth ambassador?
Usually I'm doing activities with my a youth chapter, which is the Jacksonville chapter. Right now we're doing a bake sale to fundraise for this year's project goal. And also I'm part of Pure Youth Femme, which is a focus group in Pure, which consists of a few members, but we work very hard to fundraise and support everyone that needs menstrual hygiene awareness and care and products. And our upcoming trip to Barbados is what we're focusing on right now, which we will be visiting a shelter and and some schools and giving some speeches about menstrual hygiene and how it shouldn't be like treated as a taboo. And also, we're gonna give them menstrual hygiene products so that if they don't have them, we can provide them. And that's mostly what I'm working on right now. We just did a FEM webinar for our for the entire peer youth to inform them about gendering menstruation, so that it's not just limited to women, but transgenders and anyone with ovaries.
Have you ever thought that menstrual hygiene or education to girls about menstruation is something that your sister can handle, and why should you get involved into something like that?
Uh, my sister, so she's basically the reason why I joined Pure Femme Youth because I really wanted to. So her like I guess passion for it really like inspired me, I guess, to like help out as well. She's really passionate about Pure Femme. She works a lot harder than I do and most others, and I really wanted to try and see why she felt that way about menstruation and spreading the awareness about it.
So, what is the reaction when you have even the boys involved in some of this education? So, what is the experience you've seen? What are the expressions they give, or do you have some questions coming in from them when they attend these sessions?
Mm. Yeah, in our past webinars, we've gotten a few questions from boys, and specifically, and usually they're very open, and they're not like rejecting learning about menstruation. And I'm really I was very surprised to see that because I was expecting a little bit of scrutiny or something like regarding learning about menstruation. But yeah, they've been really open to learning about it and very welcoming and supportive in one of our last year's fundraisers, which went directly to Femme, Pure Femme's initiative. So yeah.
Yeah. Abhi, let's say you're traveling and you're traveling alone, like say solo travel, and you meet somebody at the airport, and the person asks you, "Hey kid, what are you doing, or what are you up to?" So, what would you introduce yourself as? You would just introduce yourself with what you're studying, or you would also showcase and highlight what you're up to with Pure Youth.
Uh, I I really keep Pure hidden. I want to break out of that, but I just don't think of that as one of my major traits, which I really should, since I feel very passionate about Pure and helping it. But I guess I need to just break out of that. Usually, I introduce myself with, "Yeah, I'm in high school. I'm young. that's basically all I do. Hmm.
Good. So I was going through the the nomination, the point of light, and there is a project called FoFo, or FoFo, which is mentioned there. Can you talk about that? What does that mean, and what
Hmm.
is that initiative regarding?
Yeah. So the project I named it Pure Sight, and we use an invention from the LV Eye Institute, and it's an invention which is on-the-go eye screening, vision screening test. So it's around $3, I believe, and so you use uh, a little target to set a few feet away from you. Then, without any vision help like glasses or eye contacts or anything like that, you use this telescope like thing, and you adjust it, the strength of it, to see what your vision strength is at. And if it's anything above or below the 0 mark, then you would need further vision screening and help. And we provided that to our the first few schools that we did in our pilot phase before the India school shut down. And I saw a few of the pictures, and I was really happy that it went smoothly, since this was the first project I ever led in making the project proposal and plan and everything like that. And the on-ground team, they really impressed me with their how well it went from the pictures I saw. And I really hope those kids get the help they need.
So, being in the US, how do you motivate the team, the ground execution team, which is based out of India or some remote villages and towns? How do you motivate them to ensure that the execution happens exactly the same way Abhiram wants it, sitting there?
Uh, I think uh, using my detailed project proposal and their passion for Pure. I think they also want to make this pitch perfect. They want everything to go smoothly. They want the kids to get the help they need. So I think that's what makes it go extremely well and successful.
So, so what was your favorite project till date in Pure?
My favorite project, I've got to say the FoFo project. It was really fun learning how to make a project proposal, find out how to make a budget, include the necessary details to make the plan as detailed as possible, so that the on-ground team can execute it perfectly. And I really got to do a project that I really liked, because ever since I was in third grade, I've needed glasses, and I'm basically blind as a bat. So I
Yeah.
really wanted the kids to get the educational experience they needed to succeed.
So you know the importance of sight.
Hmm. Definitely.
Okay, good. So what are the upcoming projects, or the events which you're focusing on right now?
Mm. So as I said before, the Barbados project, that was that for Youth Femme. That's our very um big project this year. We're gonna travel to Barbados and visit the kids, make sure they get the awareness and knowledge they need, and especially the teachers and the male students who might not take it too well that they're learning about girls menstrual process. But I really want them to embrace it and understand that it's a natural part of a anyone who menstruates life cycle. So yeah, that's our big project.
So the entire experience of you planning a project and executing it, do you think that this will help you in your career, moving forward?
Yeah, definitely. I really got to know how much time you need to put in to making a project proposal, since it took about a month, I think, just to make the project proposal, and then everything else took a few more months. But yeah, the project proposal was the most important part, so we need to spend a lot of time on it, and I think that's really gonna that skill set is really gonna help me in the future if I'm ever working in a team and we need to come up with a project proposal then as well. Hmm.
So, Abhiram, when it comes to charity or work which is related to volunteering and NGO, most of the execution happens at the ground level by a different team, and most of the time, then you never get a chance to hear the other party which is getting benefited thanking you
Mm.
personally. So it's very rare until unless you're traveling and personally. What keeps you motivated? What's the reward for you? What keeps you going?
Uh, so before, when I originally in ninth grade, I started PURE. The reward was the service hours that I need for high school. But as I did more work for PURE and got more involved in it, I started to learn that it's more about helping humanity. I know it sounds cliche, but helping others so that they can succeed and help progress our world and have a happy life like me, I guess.
So, Abhi, you're part of Pure. Your family is part of Pure. But when volunteers from externally, there are some volunteers who are joining in.
Hmm.
What is the difference you see? In them when they work for Pure for a while. What were the things which they get they learn during the entire process? I know Pure
Yeah,
is changing the definition of volunteering. They just don't learn just volunteer. What are the other changes? What are the other impacts you've seen in them?
yeah. So some of my friends are directors of our the chapters that we run in Pure. I see them really learning how to become a leader and learning leadership skills, learning how to head projects, learning how to get everyone on track and getting them to do their work on time. And I can really see that in my Pure Youth Femme leader, Sanjana. She really makes sure that um, we're feeling good, we have enough time for our work, and I think she's a prime example of a leader. Mhm.
Super. Good one. So, Abhiram, apart from Pure, we also want to know you well. So, we have some rapid fire questions. So, are you all set ready? I know this is the first time you're experiencing it. So, are you all set ready?
Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, do you have any food stories to share?
Uh, one time, I was in my Spanish class, and my teacher was offering either a candy to eat or a bug, and my friends pressured me into getting the bug, and I think that's one of the most traumatic experiences I've ever had, since anyone that knows me, I am terrified of bugs. So that was really an experience.
Okay. Did you experience horror anytime?
When I was young, I was really, really scared of the dark, like most children, I guess. And going to the bathroom at night was one of the most terrifying things for me. So I had to wake my mom up, and it helped me get to the bathroom. And I guess that's my horror when I was young.
So, if Abhi had a boat, a private boat, so what would you name it and why?
What would I name it? The SS Tomato, I guess, since I really like tomatoes,
Oh,
and that's my username in my video games as well. So,
cool. So what are Abhi's hidden talents, which most of your friends or people who are just connected to you as part of Pure or friends on social media, but they really don't know about your hidden talents. What are those?
Mm. So, I'm a Rubik's Cube solver. So,
Hmm.
I've gotten down my time to 20 seconds. That's my best record. It's slow to the world record holders, obviously, but to me, that's one of my talents, I guess.
Okay. Do you like to be a follower or a leader in future?
I'm more of a follower. I really like listening to orders and doing my work so that it contributes to the team. I'm not really too confident that I could be a good leader, but as a follower, I think I could really contribute more to a team.
Okay, but things can change in future. Let's see how it goes.
Mm.
So, is there a person you look up to, a celebrity or a person, somebody in life whom you look up to?
Uh, I guess I look up to my sister. She's a lot more passionate, a lot more hardworking in Pure and in life as well. And she's a really great artist, which I could never ever do.
Super. Are you superstitious?
I can't say I am. I think of things more logically than superstition, I guess.
Okay. Who's your worst enemy?
I can't say I really have any enemies. I get along well with anyone.
Good. What movie would you ever be better as musical?
Oh, I would have to say maybe one of the uh, Madagascar movies. I think that would be really cool as a musical. And yeah.
Okay. Have you ever set the kitchen on fire?
Yes,
Hmm?
I
Activity.
set a when I was drying my hands, I accidentally set some of the paper towels on fire, and I was very quick, thankfully. But yeah, that was the one time I set something on fire in the kitchen.
Okay. What is the weird fact which you have come across recently and which you still feel that I don't believe it?
Uh, I have to say that guinea pigs don't like wood chips as their bedding. Since my cousin has guinea pigs, he's been telling me a lot about them. So that's one of the facts, I guess.
Okay. So they don't like chips? They don't like potato chips?
They don't like the wooden like shavings as their bedding. They prefer different type of things to walk on, I
Hmm.
guess. Mm.
Interesting. What is the most common emoji that you use while texting?
Oh, I would have to say the smiley emoji. I put that on everything.
Okay. The funniest Wi-Fi name that you have seen?
Hogwarts staff IT. I think that's one of the things I've seen recently, actually.
Okay. Your favorite Marvel character?
I would have to say Thor. He's really cool, and I've liked to see his movies.
Okay. What's the last TV show that you liked on Netflix or Amazon?
Netflix, probably The Office, even though it left a long time ago. That's the last TV show I watched, and I really, really like it.
Okay. The funniest person that you have met in a personal life?
The funniest person I would have to say my friend Jojo. He always makes me laugh. He always makes me feel better when I'm down, and he's hilarious.
Super. Okay. You're done with the rapid fire question. See, you've done it so well. So,
That was fun. That was really fun.
okay. Thanks a lot, Abhi. So we're really proud of the way you are moving forward, the way you are contributing back to the society, not thinking about your age. So any message that you have for teens out there of your age who can do something apart from studying and enjoying life?
Yeah, I think everyone, just even in the smallest way that they can, needs to just help out a little bit, like at your local shelter, at an animal shelter, at a homeless shelter, anything like that, or even like joining an organization like PURE. Not, it doesn't have to be PURE like anything. I think it's really important because you can learn a lot of things about not being selfish anymore, and learning more about the world itself, and learning about the sadness in it, and how we need to bring happiness to that and change that.
Thank you, Abhiram. Nice meeting with you, and God bless you and whatever you're doing. Keep this motivation on. Keep motivating other youths to join this particular program. So, friends, if you're watching this and you have somebody who's in a teenage wants to contribute back to the society, Pure Youth is a program which will teach them not only how to run projects but also leadership skills, and there are a lot of other management skills which they can learn during this execution. So get in touch with them. Feel free to ask them if you have any questions, get them clarified, and then I'm sure it's going to be awesome journey. So they've already completed 5 years successfully, and they've achieved many awards including President Award, and they're very transparent with all their transactions. That is one reason they've been respected very well in the charity organizations forum. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching this. Thank you, Abhiram. Have a great day. Enjoy. Have a great
Thank you.
career ahead. Do well.
Mm.
Thank you. Bye.